two basins, one ascending from the other, from an old round edge of marble disc.
Loved the beginning in kind of that warm, almost like an embryonic kind of feeling to it, and then that quick jump cut with the split screen of the clip-clopping heels down the street, hitting the pavement, and that quick rush of everyone going to their office job. And I thought that perfectly encapsulated a main theme, at least for me, in viewing of where does the pregnant female form fit in at an office place? How can it be accommodated? Can it be destigmatized? But also highlighted the contrast of like the beautiful, peaceful, almost magic imagery of the birth, along with kind of the cold, hard lines of the office place. And yeah, it's just really well done and beautiful.
I loved the opening, kind of how it had the two screens, and it was really starting to build the momentum. And that's one thing that they really kept all the way through, is they built the momentum really well, and then they like broke it with like very still frames or very still dance moves. And I really liked how they spent the time building the momentum just to like bring it back down. I thought that was super well done. I also absolutely loved the dance portion with the like mirror image, and that was just so beautiful to watch. And it was so like well filmed, because it really just kind of felt like she was in the space and you were watching it, but like, I don't know how to describe it, more from like an observer's point of view instead of like being as involved. Like, you just got to witness something that's happening, and like this beautiful moment between like this woman and her dance. And I really liked that.
I really liked this piece. I thought it was super interesting. I thought it was gorgeous, and very well edited. I always love when, music videos or anything kind of like bifurcates like the screen, if that makes sense, like just like divides it, and so then you have like two different kind of images going on at once, and then you're able to then play with cuts, and it just like exponentially grows, and your brain gets to make like these cool connections. And yeah, I feel like the technical side of this was just super well done. Like, I also really liked the dancing and everything, but like it was just shot beautifully. I love the colors in it. I thought this one rocked, so great job.
This had really beautiful imagery right from the start with the red toned like flowing water. I liked the two shot that was kind of featured throughout the film, and the start on the elevator where it looks like she's kind of just, I don't know, going to work in a crowded elevator, but then the unexpected like synchronistic movements that happened. It was just a really strong start. The choreo throughout really reminded me of Maddie Ziegler's performance in Sia's Chandelier. Very unique movements and facial expressions and storytelling that I really enjoyed. The underwater scenes at the end were just so stunning. That's actually my favorite type of cinematography to watch, because underwater scenes are so graceful, and the hair flowing, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I think the artistry was so well done. Everything from like the editing, the filming, to the wardrobe, performance, choreo, everything was stunning throughout, and it was really fun to watch. I think it told three very separate stories that came together really nicely at the end.
I thought this one was just a really great use of that extra wide format. It just gave the whole production so much more, I guess, space to play with, and always kept the eye moving, so you were visually engaged, which I really enjoyed. And the locations, which I loved in and of themselves, just worked really well. There were some real clever uses of the location with the extra wide format and the transitions, and it just all worked together really well. I really enjoyed this one.
The sound mixers actually did an incredible job with that, just seamless job of incorporating everyday sounds and hospital sounds and blending them really well into the story. I really got a sense that she was dreading the day that her coworkers and especially her boss finds out that she's expecting. and she can no longer hide her bump. That she was worried that her boss might no longer see her as an integral part of the machine. And while she waits, it overall is really thoughtful and a creative representation of what a woman might sacrifice to bring new life.
It was a very creative and interesting perspective on the whole pregnancy and birthing experience.
Spectacular use of colors, the teal in her eyes, in her dress, in the windows, contrasting with the red, the blood.
I thought this one was quite poetic, especially because they used this poem by Rainer Maria Rilke. And I really enjoyed the reference to childbirth and the whole color palette. It was very nice and soothing. The choreography was quite authentic. And I especially liked the scene where she is immersed in the pink liquid. That was quite a scene. I really enjoyed it.